Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do today is ESP Matter downloads and all the clonings I'll be doing, and this is not for showing how to download and all that stuff, right? This is just for me to note down everything, whatever I'll be doing. So if you this is very specific video to ESP's SDK. Okay, uh, cool. So I'll just go to ESP Matter. I'll open the first link and just read out few things. ESP32 Matter is the official Matter documentation framework. Okay, cool. This is built on top of open source Matter SDK. What is open source Matter SDK? Okay, this is very specific to Matter. I think they have built a code base for that. Cool. Supported getting the repositories for efficient cloning on ESP Matter repository. Please refer to getting the repository sections. Okay, I'll just go to that. This SDK works with command. Okay. Like I said, they told that they have their ESP Matter is working for this commit. So I think that's very specific, and after that they might update it. Cool. For Matter project development with this SDK, it is recommended to use ESP-IDF. What is ESP-IDF? I'll just check that. For ESP32 C5, it is recommended to utilize ESP-IDF, this version of it. Okay. Simplify concepts, refine latest videos on documentations. Okay. I'll just go with developing with the SDK. Please refer this section talks about setting up Ubuntu, and you should install drivers and support packages for your development host. Linux support recommended host versions are this: macOS 10.5. My Mac is okay. My Mac is 15.6, so I am good to go. Additionally, we also support developing on Windows host using WSL. Okay, Windows 10. So I'll be specifically doing it for my Mac, and that has 15.6 installed currently. So I'll just skip this Windows installation instructions. Okay, start here. Getting the repository. Prerequisites for ESP-IDF. Prerequisites. Okay, let's go to prerequisites for ESP for beginners. Please check step-by-step installation guide for ESP-IDF. Okay, I'll just go here as well. Okay, cool. So these are the prerequisites of prerequisites for installation. Okay, I'll just check where is everything. Manual installation, manual procedure, Linux. If you already have ESP-IDF and not using an IDE, you can build your first one from command line. Okay, if you want to remove as well. Okay, cool. Manual procedure is this. I'll install step by step. Okay, setting up development environment. These are steps for setting up ESP-IDF. Okay, install prerequisites. In order to use ESP-IDF with ESP32, you need to install some software packages based on your operating system. Okay, for Linux users, I'm not a Linux user, so I'll skip this. For macOS users, okay, ESP-IDF uses the version of Python installed by default on macOS. Okay, install CMake and Ninja. If you have homebrew, you can run. Okay, what is homebrew? I think I have already installed this. Pass that in the macOS terminal or Linux script, explain what it will do and then process before it does. If you are on macOS, try a new package installer. download this. Okay, what does home installer do? Okay, let me first check whether I have brew installed or not. How to check whether brew is installed or not? Yes, I need this. Check if homebrew is installed or not. I'll check brew version. Okay, I'll go to terminal. I'll see brew version. Okay, homebrew is already installed. Interesting. Cool. So I have brew installed, so I'll skip these instructions, and if you have homebrew you can run this. Okay, for macOS user. So I have this. I'll just install. If you have Mac ports you can run this. What is Mac ports? Okay, it's I think the alternative of homebrew most likely, but I have homebrew, so I can just go ahead and do this installation. Okay, just wait till it gets installed. Otherwise, console home pages for Mac. Okay. It is strongly recommended to install Ccache for faster builds. If you have homebrew, this can be done by brew install Ccache. Okay, I'll also install this. Okay, CMake is already installed. Okay, cool. I'll also install Ccache. Okay, delete downloads. I'll just check everything. If an error is shown in the step, okay, fine. Apple M1 users. Okay, if you're able and see the error like this or this, then you need to install Apple Rosetta. Okay, cool. I think this got downloaded without any errors. Pouring if you okay. Cool. I think it is downloaded perfectly. Installing Python 3. Brew install Python 3. Ensure that your Python 3.0 version or the macOS includes. Okay, by default no longer supported. You will need to install Python 3.10 or supported Python 3 on macOS. Go for this. Okay. Meanwhile it downloads everything. During installation I'll just check the note. During installation the install script will check for support system, select the oldest version that meets the minimum requirement. Okay, cool. To build applications for ESP32 you need the software libraries provided by ESP32 in ESP32 repository. Okay, what was that? Okay, this is also ESP32 repository. Cool. Okay, so this is the IoT development framework. I'll be using it. Okay, understood. To get ESP IDF, navigate to your installation directory and clone the repository with git clone. Following instructions below. Okay, cool. Open terminal. Okay, so this is basically, I think it's creating a ESP directory. Okay, nice. Python is also installed. I'll just clear out my terminal dashboard. I'll go to documents. I want to install it here. There are too many things. Okay, I'll create a directory as shown here. What is -p? I'll just go to AI mode and ask what is -p in -p. Okay, this flag stands for parents. It ensures that all directory in the path are created. If the path already exists, no error. Okay, cool. Think I can go with that. Okay, I'll just do this. Oh wow, okay, that was fast. Oh, never mind. I think I Okay, I think I created directory here. I'll just see if okay, there are too many things here. Okay, let me just clear out. Go to my folder mkdir -p esp. Okay, cool. Now I have esp. Good. I'll just go inside esp. Cool. And it says clone recursive this express idf download into esp idf. Okay, cool. Let me just do that. Okay, while it clones, esp idf is downloaded into this console version for information which idf version to use. Okay, setup 3. Set up the tools. Aside from esp, you also need to install the tools used by esp idf such as compiler, debugger, python packages. Okay, for project supporting. Okay, I need to go inside esp idf and I need to do this command, or with fish shell. The above are install tools for ESP32 only. Okay, if you are not available more chip targets, then you should. Okay, I think I can download all of them. In order to install all the components, please run the following. Cool. So I need to install. I need to execute this command, but it's still running. Okay, it's gonna take time, I think. For macOS users, if an error action again my steps. Certificate, verify failed, unable to get local issue certificate. Okay. Okay, it is taking time. What is this? Alternative file tools installer downloads a number of files attached to GitHub releases. If accessing GitHub is slow, okay. I don't think it is slow for me. It's showing 12 Mbps, so good enough. Prefer downloads. Okay, cool. Customizing the tool installation path. Script introduced in this setup installation component requires by speed inside the user home directory or Linux. If you wish to install the tools into a different directory, export the environmental variables id of tools path before running. Make sure that your user has sufficient price to read and write this part. Okay, I don't want to do this because I think it creates a generalized id of toolpath. If it's in, make sure it is exported in the environment before running any id of tools. Okay, set up environmental variables. Okay, we'll just wait. I think we need to do install.sh after that. No, install.sh all. Okay, yes. Is it done? Still not done. I'll just wait here till it gets downloaded. Okay, I think it is done. Just clear out everything. Okay, there is ESP I'll go into that directory and okay, nice, everything is there. Now after that, okay, going into the directory and then install for all. Cool, I think this is also gonna take a bit of time. Tool install downloads the number of files attached to it will show. Okay, to prefer the expressive download server. I don't want to customizing the tools installation path. Scripts introducing the steps. Install compilation tools required by ESP32 inside the home directory. If you wish to install the tools in a different directory, export IDF tool path before running the installation script. Okay. Make sure that user accounts have sufficient permission. Okay. I can do it here itself, so I'll just install everything. Okay, nice. Everything is installed. What is this red thing? Pips depends it does not currently take in all the packages install the source of okay. Pips dependence result doesn't currently take into account all the packages that are okay. I think that should not be a problematic error. I'll just do export .sh because that is required here. Okay, great, done. You can now compile ESP projects. Cool. Set up environmental variables. Install tools are not added to the path. To make the tools usable from the command line, some environmental variable must be set. Okay, I don't want to do it. I think I'll do it every time I open the terminal. I think I'll have to do it. Okay, cool. That is fine. If you plan to use ESP-IDF, you can create an alias for executing exporter tools. That is also fine. I do not want to do that. Refresh the configuration by restarting the terminal session. Okay, let's do this. So I haven't done the sourcing right, so I don't need to do it. Now we can run get IDF to set up or refresh the ESP-IDF environment in any terminal session. Okay. Technically, you can add exporter shells profile directly. However, not requirement. IDF virtual in every terminal session. Okay, let's not do that. First steps on ESP, since all requirements are met. Okay, I think everything is done. I'll view the first step using following start a project and build flash and monitor device output. Start a project, copying the project, connect your device, configure your project. Okay, since I do not have the board with me, right, I'll for now pause this part and when I go to my home I'll do this part, step 5. So I'll just put another video continuing from this step 5. Cool. Okay.